Cognitive process. What is a cognitive process? Cognitive processes are the mental activities that help us gain knowledge and understand the world around us. These processes allow us to think, learn, remember, solve problems, and make decisions. In simple words, cognitive processes are how your brain processes information. Definitions. According to Ulrich Neisser, 1967, ***. Cognition refers to all processes by which the sensory input is transformed, reduced, elaborated, stored, recovered, and used. According to Robert S. Feldman, cognition is the mental process involved in acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experience, and the senses. Explanation. Cognitive processes are not just one activity. They include many mental functions working together. When you read a book, your attention focuses on the words. Your perception interprets the letters. Your memory stores the information. Your thinking helps you understand the meaning. All of this together is called cognitive processing. Types of cognitive processes. Perception, interpreting sensory information from the environment. Attention, focusing awareness on specific stimuli. Sensation, receiving information through sense organs. Memory, storing and recalling information. Thinking, manipulating information mentally. Learning, acquiring new knowledge or skills. Problem solving, finding solutions to difficulties. Decision making, choosing between alternatives. Reasoning, logical thinking, inductive and deductive. Language, understanding and using words and symbols. Intelligence, ability to learn, adapt and apply knowledge. Imagination, forming mental images or ideas not present. Concept formation, grouping objects or ideas into categories. Judgment, evaluating information or situations. Attention. Introduction. Attention is the cognitive process of selectively concentrating on one stimulus while ignoring other stimuli. Definitions. According to William James, attention is the taking possession of the mind, in clear and vivid form, of one out of what seem several simultaneously possible objects or trains of thought. According to B. F. Skinner, Behavioral View, attention is the process of focusing on specific stimuli in the environment which increases the likelihood of response. Simple meaning. Attention means focusing your mind on something specific while ignoring other things. Example, listening to your teacher in a noisy classroom. Types of attention.
1.
Voluntary attention, also called active attention. It is consciously directed. Requires effort and willpower. Usually guided by goals. Example, studying for exams even when you don't feel like studying.
2.
Involuntary attention, also called passive attention. It happens automatically. No conscious effort is needed. Triggered by sudden or strong stimuli. Example, turning your head when you hear a loud sound.
3.
Habitual attention, develops due to habit or practice. Repeated exposure makes attention automatic. Example, a nurse quickly noticing patient distress signs.
4.
Ideational attention, attention guided by ideas, thoughts, or mental images. It is internal rather than stimulus-driven. Example, thinking deeply about a future plan.
5.
Sustained attention. Ability to maintain focus for a long time. Example, watching a 3-hour lecture carefully.
6.
Divided attention. Focusing on more than one task simultaneously. Example, cooking while talking on the phone.
7.
Selective attention. Choosing one stimulus and ignoring others. Example, listening to your friend in a crowded room. Determinants of attention. Determinants are broadly divided into external determinants, objective factors related to the stimulus. Internal determinants, subjective factors related to the individual. External determinants of attention, stimulus factors. These factors depend on the nature and characteristics of the object or stimulus itself.
1.
Intensity. Intensity refers to the strength or brightness of a stimulus. Strong stimuli attract attention more quickly than weak ones. Loud sounds, bright lights, or strong smells easily capture attention. Example, a loud horn on the road immediately attracts attention compared to a soft sound. Importance, high intensity increases alertness and immediate response.
2.
Size. Larger objects attract more attention than smaller ones. Big posters or large visual objects are noticed faster. Size increases visibility. Example, a large billboard attracts more attention than a small notice board.
3.
Novelty, newness. New or unfamiliar stimuli naturally attract attention because the brain is curious about new experiences. Example, students notice a new teacher more than a familiar one. Reason, human beings are naturally curious about new situations.
4.
Contrast. Contrast means difference between an object and its surroundings. Objects that stand out from the background gain attention easily. Example, a person wearing red clothes among people wearing white.
5.
Movement. Moving objects attract attention more than stationary ones. Movement signals possible importance or danger. Example, flashing lights or moving vehicles catch attention quickly.
6.
Repetition. Repeated presentation of a stimulus increases attention. Repetition strengthens familiarity and recognition. Example, repeated advertisements become memorable.
7.
Change. Sudden change in stimulus attracts attention immediately. Example, when a noisy room suddenly becomes silent, everyone notices. Reason, the brain detects change as important information.
8.
Natural stimuli. Some stimuli naturally attract attention due to biological importance. Examples, crying baby, human face, sudden pain. These are linked with survival instincts.
9.
Systematic form, organization. Well-organized and structured stimuli hold attention longer. Orderly presentation helps understanding. Chaos reduces attention. Example, a well-arranged lecture is easier to follow than disorganized teaching. 2. Internal determinants of attention, subjective factors. These factors depend on the individual's mental state, personality, and needs.
1.
Interest. People naturally attend to things they like. Interest increases concentration automatically. Example, a student interested in psychology listens more carefully to psychology lectures.
2.
Motivation. Motivation provides a goal that directs attention. Strong motivation leads to sustained attention. Example, students preparing for exams focus more seriously.
3.
Drives, biological needs. Basic needs influence attention strongly. Examples, hunger, thirst, sleep. A hungry person notices food-related stimuli more easily.
4.
Emotional state. Emotions strongly influence attention. Fear increases alertness. Anxiety may reduce concentration. Happiness improves engagement. Example, an anxious student finds it difficult to focus in class.
5.
Habit. Repeated behavior forms habitual attention. Practice makes attention automatic. Example, a nurse quickly notices abnormal patient symptoms.
6.
Prejudice. Personal beliefs or biases guide attention selectively. Individuals notice information that supports their beliefs. Example, a person may focus only on opinions similar to their own.
7.
Mindset, mental set. Mindset refers to readiness or expectation to perceive something. Expectations influence what we notice. Example, if you expect an exam question from a topic, you pay more attention to it. Duration of attention. Definition. Duration of attention refers to how long a person can continuously focus on a particular object, task, or activity without distraction. It depends on interest, motivation, fatigue, and complexity of work. Attention rises and falls in cycles, called fluctuation of attention. Degree of attention. Definition. Degree of attention refers to the intensity or level of concentration given to a particular stimulus or activity. Explanation. It indicates how strongly or deeply attention is focused, not how long it lasts. Levels, degree of attention. Low degree, partial focus, example, listening while scrolling phone. Moderate degree, normal concentration, classroom learning. High degree, deep concentration, solving a difficult problem or during exams. Alteration in attention, alternation of attention. Definition. Alteration in attention refers to the natural shifting or change of attention from one object, task, or stimulus to another after a certain period of time. In simple words, attention does not remain fixed continuously, it moves from one focus to another. Explanation. Human attention cannot stay concentrated on a single stimulus for a long time. After some time, the mind automatically shifts focus to another activity or stimulus. This shifting helps prevent mental fatigue and maintains efficiency. Alteration is a normal psychological process, not a weakness of attention. Characteristics. Attention changes periodically. It may be voluntary, intentional, or involuntary, automatic. Helps reduce boredom and mental tiredness. Improves overall performance when tasks are alternated. Types of alteration. Voluntary alteration. Conscious shifting of attention. Example, studying, taking notes, solving questions. Involuntary alteration. Automatic shift due to external stimuli. Example, loud noise distracts a student while studying. More you learn in fave affecting attention. Causes of alteration. Mental fatigue. Lack of interest. Strong external stimuli, sound, movement, light. Emotional changes. Monotony of task. Examples. A student studies for some time, then checks the clock, then returns to studying. While listening to a lecture, attention shifts briefly to surrounding sounds.